Hey guys, welcome back. So it's been a while. It's been like a good 2 weeks that I haven't posted, and that's because I moved. You probably guessed it by the title. Yes, I moved. I'm at my own place now, so here is my own place. I'm still in the middle of packing. This thing right here needs to be returned to the store, and this is the only place that it can be. So yeah, you'll be seeing different backgrounds. So yes, I finally moved. This is something that I have been planning for a while. I would say like a good 2 years, and I finally did it. I'm gonna be bringing videos on all of those things and how I found my apartment and all of those things. I will go into detail in another video, but today's video I just want to share the things I wish I knew before I started looking for an apartment. So this is my first time renting, obviously, and I didn't know a lot of things. I actually thought that the process would just be like, okay, I'm looking for an apartment today, okay, a week I found it, and that's it, I'm moving. You know, I sort of underestimated a lot of things that doesn't happen, and I just feel like maybe there's information out there, or maybe it is not put out there how stressful and how hard it is to find a place, that a lot of new people like us just underestimate the whole thing. So this video is sort of to guide anybody who is thinking about it or trying to move out. First thing I want you to know is it takes a long process. It is a long process. Finding a house is not easy, especially in a time like this. Everybody's looking for a house, and that makes the price of rent very high. Like, finding a house is not easy at all. I started looking for a place in like April, and I got this place and I moved in August, so you can just tell how long that took me. So there was actually an apartment that I was looking into that put me on a waiting list, and they told me I could be on that waiting list for like 6 months. This is not any special apartment, like this is a regular apartment, and they put you on a waiting list. So it takes long. So if you want to do this, you have to plan ahead and know that it does take long to get an apartment. The second thing I want to talk about is income. Things are expensive, okay, you guys. Things are expensive now. I do know that in the States we do pay rent from month to month, and what I knew before going in to look for a place was you paying your first month and then your security deposit. But now I don't know if this is just how it is, and I didn't know, but now a lot of people are asking for a 3-month rent upfront. Your first month, your last month, and another rent that is used as your deposit. So a lot of people do ask for a 3-month deposit, and the thing about that 3-month deposit is most companies or most landlords look at your income, and they want you to be making 3 times the rent. You guys, I was just wondering to myself, how are people living in America? Like, how are people getting places to stay at? Because let's say you work as a basic person, you're making and you're taking minimum wage. Say the minimum wage for your state is $12 an hour, or even $15 an hour. Your monthly income is not going to be triple your rent, taking into consideration the prices of rent now. Now everything is like, the cheapest you probably find will be like $800, and even that one, you have to search your head out. You have to search. So for someone making minimum wage, and they don't want income that are overtime. Someone I talked to, I was like, what if you work overtime? He said no, they want your 40 hours income to be triple your rate. And I was like, okay, I hear you. So yeah, I just put that in mind when you are going, especially for apartments and stuff. They are more like very to the book. So if you're someone who don't have triple the income and you're looking at an apartment that is looking for that, maybe you should try and look for a local landlord. That might help because you can talk to them and they can understand you. But apartment, they pretty much do things by the book, so they might not give it to you. Next tip is your location. So location was very important to me. I wanted to be at a place that is safe and secure, a place that have low crime rate. Like, location was very important to me. I wanted to move from home, but I also didn't want to move far from home because the only family I have here is my dad and my stepmom. So I didn't want to move too far from home. So I wanted a place that was a bit close but not also close at the same time, and I wanted a place that was quiet, a very quiet neighborhood, more of like a residential area, and like I just want peace and quiet, and that's what I got, and I'm so grateful to God. So if location is very important to you, that might affect the price that you're paying, because obviously if you want something that is very like quiet and all of those things, the place might be a bit pricey than staying at a place that everybody is. So consider that and sort of let it put that in mind when you are budgeting, because those things will affect your price. The next thing that they don't teach you in school that is very important is your credit score. A lot of landlords look at your credit score. I didn't know that they were going to check my credit score. So since last year, like since the past 2 years, I've probably moved every year in my head, but then this year I was certain like I need to move. This is the year I'm going to move. So since like last year, one thing I've been working so hard on was my credit, because I know they were going to check my credit and all of that. They do want to see how you're credit worthy, how well you're going to pay your rent. I know sometimes having a good credit doesn't make you somebody who is capable of paying your rent, but it's just sort of, it's a lead for them to know that, oh, at least they pay their credit card on time and all of those things, so they will be able to pay my rent. It's just what everybody does. Everything in America is based on credit score and all of that, so your credit is very important. I do from my search of the house, the lowest I've seen that they request was a 600 credit score, and then up to like a 700. Like, yeah, most people, some people want it that high. Just work on your credit score and be ready to know that they are going to ask you. The next thing I wanted to point out is you need to know what you want and what you don't want, the things that you can live with and the things that you cannot live with. One thing I know for sure that is a deal breaker for me is when I am getting an apartment, I want a clean bathroom. I cannot I repeat, I cannot deal with a dirty bathroom, and a bathroom that have just weird colors. Like, the bathroom is painted just weird colors. It has to be clean, then the color has to be clean, and that's one thing that I was looking for. I did find houses that are more like on a I did find houses that I really liked everything about the house, and then the bathroom is just like, oh, it's a turn off. I can't. I love to enjoy my shower, so I do love to have a bathroom that I can stay in and stay longer in. So yeah. And then another thing that was my main concern was the kitchen. I wanted a kitchen that looks nice, a kitchen that have a lot of storage, and a kitchen that is just more modern. So the places that I visited at the kitchen is just, I wouldn't call it a kitchen, okay? So yeah, those were my deal breakers. Bad kitchen, bad bathroom, I'm out of there. I cannot. Like, you can have a pool, a garage, or whatever in the house. Kitchen and bathroom not good? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So just know the things that you cannot do without and the things that you can compromise on, because that would really help. For instance, I wanted a place that had so much space, but where I am now, it's not a big place, but then I could compromise on that because I did put things in this place that make it work, because I know I could work with it and I could work it to a point that at least it would make me love the place. I went for it. So it's not, the space was something I did compromise on, but it also, like I said, I'm going to bring a video on how to minimize your small place so you guys will see everything that I'm talking about in a detail. So knowing what you don't want will help you, because sometimes you see something from the outside and then you get excited about something you've seen that it just take your view from things that are your deal breakers, but because you haven't thought about them. They were in your sight but you can't see. But if you know this thing, you have listed them down, when you go for apartment tours, like, you see these are the things that you are looking for, like you're looking for it very aggressively, and then when you see those and you're like, nah, I cannot live with these things. So that's one thing I want you to consider. My last and final thing is to plan ahead. Obviously, if this is an emergency move, you can't plan ahead, but if it's something that you know like, oh, you want to move out in the next 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, you should plan out ahead. It will help you save a ton of money. I have a lot of things in this apartment that I did not buy moving in. I had this thing bought like a year or 2 ago, and luckily for me, at home with my dad, we had a storage unit that we keep extra stuff in, so anytime I buy the things, I just put it away in storage. So that really helped me. Like, moving out, paying your deposits, and buying all these things new is just going to take a weight on your income, and that you can save and get it out at once, but also buying the thing ahead of time sort of give you a flexibility to buy the things when they are on sale or something. I really do not like paying full price for a lot of things when I know they can go on sale, because a lot of the equipment and cooking stuff in my kitchen and some of the things in my bedroom, like, I paid half off. I bought those things on Black Friday. I bought it at a clearance aisle, so it saved me a ton of money. If I do a tour of this place and I tell you how much money I've saved like thousands and thousands of dollars of money moving out, just because I plan ahead and I also did my research before I bought a lot of things. So yeah, that's my last point on things I wish I knew, or I wish someone told me when I was moving out, and things that I think can help somebody when they are moving out. I will be bringing videos. I will be bringing you guys more video and more candle videos. I know today I'm supposed to put a second candle video, but with the moving out, I just can't do anything business related. I haven't even been working on my business since I started moving out. So yeah, I am back now and back on schedule. If you have any video suggestion on moving out and lifestyle videos, now I am at my place, so you guys get to see a little bit of my life. I might vlog a little bit and bring you guys a little bit into my life. I'm trying to organize, trying to change my lifestyle and all of that. So I'll bring you guys along. So if you have any video, leave it in the comments. I will appreciate it, and I'll catch you in my next video. So until then, stay blessed and beautiful.